the Venerable Mothers Marana and Kyra of Syria. February 28th. Two noblewomen from Syria renounced their wealth and status to live for 42 years in a roofless enclosure dedicated to extreme asceticism and prayer. A heads up in the spirit of transparency. Please be advised that this content may include ascetic extremes such as extreme fasting and self-mortification. In the city of Baroa, known today as Aleppo in Syria, lived two noblewomen, Marana and Kyra, during the late 4th and early 5th centuries. They were born into comfort and position, yet they chose to renounce their worldly inheritance and status. Their hearts sought a different path, one of complete dedication to God through a life of extreme asceticism and reclusion. Marana and Kyra built a small dwelling within a corner of their city. This space was enclosed by a wall of stones, and its entrance was sealed, signifying their withdrawal from the world. Deliberately, they left this enclosure without a roof. For 42 years, they remained exposed to the elements, the sun's heat, the rain, and the cold winds. Through this constant physical endurance, they offered their bodies as a living sacrifice, bearing witness to their desire for God alone. Their commitment to spiritual struggle extended to their physical bodies. They bound themselves with heavy iron chains placed upon their necks, waists, and feet. These chains were a visible sign of their inner discipline and their choice to mortify the flesh for the sake of the spirit. They also wore long, heavy veils that completely covered their faces and bodies. This practice of covering was maintained even when they spoke with Bishop Theodoret of Syria, who knew them personally and recorded their lives. Their attire and the chains served as a constant reminder of their vow and their separation from worldly concerns. Communication with the world outside their enclosure was limited to a small window. Through this opening, they offered spiritual guidance to women who sought their counsel. Marana typically spoke for both, as Kyra's voice was often weakened by her intense fasting and rigorous ascetic practices. This interaction allowed them to serve others through prayer and wisdom, while maintaining their reclusive way of life. Bishop Theodoret, a contemporary and witness to their lives, recorded their story in his History of the Monks of Syria, preserving their example for generations. During their 42 years of reclusion, they left their dwelling only once. They undertook a pilgrimage on foot to the holy sites in Jerusalem. Their purpose was to venerate the Holy Sepulchre, the sacred place of Christ's burial and resurrection. Following their time in Jerusalem, they also visited the shrine of the protomartyr Thecla in Isauria, honoring the memory of this great woman ascetic. After fulfilling these acts of devotion, they returned to their enclosure, resuming their life of prayer and solitude. This single journey demonstrated their deep reverence for the holy places and the saints, even amidst their strict reclusion. After decades of unceasing prayer, physical hardship, and spiritual discipline, Marana and Kyra reposed in peace around the year 450. Their lives stand as a powerful example of the ascetic tradition within the early Syrian church. They demonstrated that true nobility lies not in earthly wealth or status, but in complete dedication to Christ, lived out through humility, endurance, and unwavering faith. Their witness continues to inspire those who seek to follow a path of profound spiritual struggle and devotion.